Fire turns low behind me. Blue ash in the room. Smoke under glass rising, soft as your perfume. I shape the molten colors, slow under the wheel. Orange light on steel tools, making shadows feel. This is cool on shelves now. Red dust on the floor. Everything looks fragile, like the night before. I turn the pipe in silence till the surface settles smooth. Some things hold their heat still, long after they cool. Smoke under glass, still living in my chest. Smoke under glass, never lets me rest. Smoke under glass, blue fire in the haze. I can shape 1,000 forms here, but not reshape these days. Soft glow on the workbench, heat against my skin. Everything turns crystal, still you stay within. You used to name the colors before the furnace dimmed. Said every piece looked honest when the edges thinned. Your gloves are by the doorway, silver dust on blue. I should've moved them somewhere, but they still feel like you. I polish down the surface till the light runs clean and true. Some hearts keep little embers long after losing you. Smoke under glass, still living in my chest. Smoke under glass, never lets me rest. Smoke under glass, blue fire in the haze. I can shape 1,000 forms here, but not reshape these days. Maybe love is furnace light, bright before it breaks. Maybe loss is breathing what the cooling never tastes. Smoke under glass, dawn silver on the pane. Smoke under glass, nothing stays the same. Smoke under glass, last glow fading through. I switch the furnace off slowly and leave behind some you. Fire turns low behind me. Blue ash in the room. Smoke under glass fading, and I breathe past you. Ocean breathing past the guardrail, soft against the pain. I run the desk till morning, keys laid out in rows, postcards by the candy jar, and one lamp burning low. The vending machine keeps humming, ice bucket near room 9. A wet coat on the luggage cart, like some old shape of mine. I hear the highway thinning, I hear the breakers move. Some nights feel made of distance, and all of it feels you. Velvet tight motel, still washing through my chest. Velvet tight motel, never lets me rest. Velvet tight motel, blue salt in the room. I can check in every stranger, but not check out of you. Soft buzz from the vacancy, red sign through the mist. Everything says passing, still you stay like this. You used to leave seashells here beside the register. Said everyone held weather from somewhere we once were. Your name is on the clipboard, faded by the phone. I should've changed that page by now, but I still leave it on. The lobby smells like coffee and wet asphalt and blue. Some hearts keep one small shoreline long after losing you. Velvet tight motel, still washing through my chest. Velvet tight motel, never lets me rest. Velvet tight motel, blue salt in the room. I can check in every stranger, but not check out of you. Maybe love is roadside, brief and glowing thin. Maybe loss is ocean sound you keep hearing after it ends. Velvet tight motel, dawn silver on the lot. Velvet tight motel, hurts a little not. Velvet tight motel, last key turned into. I switch the vacancy sign off slowly and leave behind some you. Velvet tight motel lights, blue fading into gray. Ocean breathing past the guardrail, and night gives way. Blue salt on the mirror, low light in the room. Glass tide, fever rising like a distant tune. I work the night at the terrarium after the visitors fade. Moon lamps over coral sand, cast everything in haze. reflects me softly among the vines and blue. Some hearts live like night creatures, only waking for the truth. Glass tide fever, still moving through my chest. Glass tide fever never lets me rest. Glass tide fever, soft breath on the pain. I can calm these fragile creatures, but not this quiet pain. Maybe love is heat lamp, warm against the dark. Maybe loss is breathing in a slow, invisible spark. Glass tide fever, dawn silver on the leaves. Glass tide fever, loosening around me. Glass tide fever, last mist fading through. I switch the moon lamps off slowly and leave behind some you. Blue salt on the mirror. Blue, 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 blue. Low light turning gray. Glass tide fever softens as the night slips away. Silver dust motel sign buzzing in the blue. Parking lot half empty, still reminding me of you. I change the sheets at midnight on rooms no one will know. TV light through curtains flickers soft and low. Ice bucket by the doorway, key tags in a line. Everything looks temporary, still you stay in mind. I hear the soda machine hum down the hallway glue. Some hearts are built for leaving. read into the rain. Some loves leave like highways, long, quiet and strange. Silver dust motel, still floating through my chest. Silver dust motel, never lets me rest. Silver dust motel, blue light on the door. I can clean these rooms till morning. Still I want you more. Maybe love is neon, beautiful and thin. Maybe loss is checking out while the night checks in. Silver dust motel, dawn silver on the lot. Silver dust motel hurts a little not. Silver dust motel, last room, then I'm through. I turn the vacancy sign off and leave behind some you. Silver dust motel sign, buzzing into gray, parking lot half empty as the night slips away. Crimson paper moons now, turning in the heat. Quiet hands in candlelight, soft wax on the street. I fold the lantern edges at the festival stall. Thin red shapes above me sway against the wall. Bamboo sticks and bundles, gold thread by the tray. Every little light here looks like it could stay. I strike the match in silence, watch the small flame bloom. Some things glow for drift like truth. Some hearts hold one bright ember long after losing you. Crimson paper moons still floating through my chest. Crimson paper moons never let me rest. Crimson paper moons burning in the blue. I can light 100 wishes, but not unwish you. Maybe love is firelight, beautiful and brief. Maybe loss is watching what you wanted start to leave. Crimson paper moons dawn silver on the thread. Crimson paper moons, less noise inside my head. Crimson paper moons, last light fading through. I pack the stall at sunrise and leave behind some you. Crimson paper moons now turning into gray. Quiet hands in candlelight, and night gives way. Amber thread and lamplight, blue dust in the air. Hands move through the fabric like you were still there. And then the torn silk slowly on a frame of wood and gold. Needles shine beside me, soft and silver cold. Patterns bloom in silence, vines across the seam. Every line I follow pulls me through a dream. I tie the fibers gently till the edges start to hold. Some things come back softer, some never lose the fold. Amber thread theory still running through my chest. Amber thread theory never lets me rest. Amber thread theory saw fire in the blue. I can mend a broken surface, but not unweave you. Dim moon, slow breathing, pins beside the light. Everything looks mended, still it hurts at night. You used to map the colors with your fine graphite hand. Said every hidden weakness could still learn how to stand. You thimble by the window, catch it woven tight beneath the skin. Maybe loss is pulling one bright thread again. Amber thread theory, dawn silver on the frame. Amber thread theory, nothing stays the same. Amber thread theory, last stitch falling through. I switch the work light off slowly and leave behind some you. Amber thread and lamplight, blue dust turning gray. Hands move from the fabric and night gives way. Blue ink on the envelope, rain glow on the street, paper breath and window smoke. Night feels incomplete. I sort the final letters in the dead mail room. Names with no returning bloom under the blue. Stamps curl on the corners, twine rest by the scale. Everything was meant for someone, still some things just fail. I read the faded dresses like prayers that miss their turn. Some words never reach daylight, some still quietly burn. Blue ink weather still running through my chest. Blue ink weather never lets me rest. Blue ink weather, soft rain in the room. I can send 100 answers, but not send one to you. Cold bins, dim sorting table, dust across my sleeve. Everything gets forwarded, still you never leave. You used to tie the bundles with ribbon red and thin. Said every lost confession still deserved a place within. Your note stays in the ledger, pressed flat near page 2. I should have cleared it out by now, but I still read it through. I mark another parcel and watch the ink run blue. Some hearts keep old directions long after they lose you. Blue ink weather still running through my chest. Blue ink weather never lets me rest. Blue ink weather, soft rain in the room. I can send 100 answers, but not send one to you. Maybe love is postage, late but still sincere. Maybe loss is writing what never disappears. Blue ink weather, dawn silver on the glass. Blue ink weather, maybe this will pass. Blue paper breath and window smoke, and night gives some away. Mercury on the marble, blue light in the hall, heels gone from the ballroom, still I hear it all. I clear the final glasses from mirrored silver trays. The chandeliers are dimming into a softer haze. White roses on the stairwell, lipstick on one flute, a violin left ringing somewhere under mute. I walk the empty marble till my shadow turns to smoke. Some nights keep the glamour long after they are broke. Mercury on the marble, still running through my chest. Mercury on the marble never lets me rest. Mercury on the marble, your echo in the room. I can close the grand door slowly, not close you. Soft shine on the columns, dust caught in the blue. Everything looks perfect, still it comes back to you. You dance beside the fountain in silver after rain. Said every empty ballroom still remembers every name. Your gloves are in the cloakroom, folded white and thin. I should have boxed them up by now, but I still let them in. The marble keeps the footsteps, the ceiling keeps the glow. Some hearts stay in the building long after they let go. Mercury on the marble, still running through my chest. Mercury on the marble never lets me rest. Mercury on the marble, your echo in the room. I can close the grand door slowly, but not close you. Maybe love is ballroom light, cold before it fades. Maybe loss is here in waltzes in the haze. Mercury on the marble, dawn silver on the floor. Mercury on the marble, I don't ache like before. Mercury on the marble, last step fading through. I turn the chandeliers off slowly and leave behind flame by the metal. Ash drifting in the room. Cinder on the blue now. Soft as fading truth. I melt the wax in silence. Gold tools in a row. Tiny rings on velvet, waiting for their glow. The jeweler's lamp stays leaning, warm against my hand. Smoke curls from the solder, like a ghost I understand. I set the stones in quiet, till everything looks true. Some things hold their fire, some only hold you. Cinder on the blue, still falling through my chest. Cinder on the blue, never lets me rest. Cinder on the blue, soft fire in the haze. I can mend the broken gold here, but not what went away. Thin spark on the table, dust upon my sleeve. Everything turns shining, still you never leave. You used to sort the chains out by silver, gold, and rose. Said every scar and metal made the final beauty close. Your loop is by the ledger, folded cloth beneath. I should have put it somewhere, but I still need to see. I polish down the surface till it catches all the blue. Some hearts keep small reflections long after they lose you. Cinder on the blue, still falling through my chest. Cinder on the blue, never lets me rest. Cinder on the blue, soft fire in the haze. I can mend the broken gold here, but not what went away. Maybe love is older, right before it cools. Maybe loss is holding what you can't refuse. Cinder on the blue, dawn silver on the glass. Cinder on the blue, maybe this will pass. Cinder on the blue, last flame fading through. I switch the bench light off slowly and leave behind some you. Blue flame by the metal, ash turning pale and thin. Cinder on the blue now, and quiet settling in. flame in the kiln. Porcelain echo rising from everything we feel. I glaze the cups in silence, midnight on the tile. Shells full of cooling shadows, stretching for a while. Your fingerprints and clay dust still live along the rim. I turn the wheel half slowly and feel the room grow dim. I smooth the fragile edges till nothing cuts the hand. Some things survive the fire and still don't understand. Porcelain echo still ringing through my chest. Porcelain echo never lets me rest. Porcelain echo, white smoke in the blue. I can fire every piece here, but not burn out you. Soft heat, low ceiling, light on the cooling glaze. Everything looks finished, still I stay in haze. You used to name the colors before the kiln ran hot. Said every pale blue surface held what time could not. Your brushes in the jar still stiff beside the sink. I should have thrown it out by now, but I stop before I think. I stack one more small teacup near the back row in the room. Some hearts keep quiet beauty long after love is through. Porcelain echo still ringing through my chest. Porcelain echo never lets me rest. Porcelain echo, white smoke in the blue. I can fire every piece here, but not burn out you. Maybe love is ceramic, soft before the heat. Maybe loss is hearing what still sounds underneath. Porcelain echo, dawn silver on the floor. Porcelain echo, I don't ache like before. Porcelain echo, last kill fading through. I switch the workshop light off slowly and leave behind some you. White dust on the apron, blue flame turning low. Porcelain echo fading, and I find